I'm back again without my video editor, and today I'm speaking about solution-focused therapy. Some people call it brief therapy. And again, I want to remind you that most counselors today practice from all sorts of different counseling schools of thought, and I'm just breaking down the individual ones so that you can see what it might look like if your counselor were simply doing that one type of therapy. So today, again, we're focused on solution-focused. And solution-focused really, it's a very brief therapy, so you might consider that someone could be helped in one session or as quickly as 5 to 10 sessions. So this approach does not focus at all on the client's feelings or emotions, and it's simply going to focus on the solution. So in other words, all the attention is taken off of the problem and all the details of someone's problem. Instead, it's going to simply focus on the solution. So rather than saying to a depressed client, "How long have you been depressed?" a solution-focused counselor might say, "What have you been doing to try to help your depression?" And one of my favorite solution-focused tools is my magic wand. And sometimes I'll even hand this to a client, and it's kind of funny when I get the big, strong, burly guys and I hand them this and I ask them this question. So if during the night something magical happened and your problem went away, what would be the first sign in the morning that something was different? And then a second question might be, how did you make that happen? And what this does is it really drills down and boils it down to what the real problem is and how it might look different. And if you'll notice, you're really giving power to the client to help come up with the solutions. The counselor is really there to kind of help broaden the road, to kind of bounce some things off back and forth, but really believes that the client knows the answer to their problems. So here's another way it might play out practically. If a client says to me, "I just want to make my kids stop fighting," a better way to say it would be, "I'll choose to teach my children problem-solving skills," and then we would have that be the goal, and then kind of break it down from there. My friend Becky just happened to have on her Facebook page today some really great solution-focused questions. And the first one was, if there is a better story that could take the place of your painful story, what would it be? And that really had to do with reframing old pain with lessons gleaned and finding the gold in the pile of hurt. And then a second question she thought was really good for clarifying what things are important in your life would be, which thought or action would bring me more love, or bring more love into the world and more love to myself? So I hope that's helpful for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow with some more counseling tips. Thank you. Bye-bye.